Okay, we're gonna jump into runs immediately. There's no reason to wait. Really. There's a possibility that my speech, it's gonna be kind of weird. That's because I have a wound inside of my mouth. You don't need to know the details, but that's all you gotta know. So that makes talking a little bit harder. So today we're gonna get the PD. Yeah, it'll happen. It has to happen. There's no more excuses. I adjusted the splits, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. The sum of this is also adjusted a little bit.
I could not see beyond.
I added the extra seconds on Michael from using the penny. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get the sum of this to sub 2 hours. That'll be kind of great. Good looking pies so far. Too far. I was too greedy there. Give me the teleporter. Please. Yes. As suspected. Even with fast teleport.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
Oh, it's a long walk. So, by the way, I tested the thing we got on last night. The crash we got on Pious. And yeah, it is the penny. I'm like very positive that is the penny. I got a save file with it on console. Went to Pious and replicated the crash. And then I went to Pious again, but using the penny right before Michael. And that avoid the crash. So it's really just having like extra items in your inventory. Items you're not supposed to have. I'm still not sure how much time that adds. My guess is 5 to 7 seconds. Because it's really not a lot. You don't have to see. You don't have to watch the cutscene. You only have to put the penny. Basically, you have to get rid of it. The cutscene doesn't really matter. It's the item itself. Which, by the way, it's pretty great. Still. Because that means the game really don't give a fuck about cutscene flags. Like, I guess the only exception right now, fuck, might be, you know, like getting like God cutscenes or Pious cutscenes without choosing a fate, because we know that crashes or softlocks. Probably crashes on console, but it softlocks on emulator. Like getting an early page before Pious. And the game tries to activate a cutscene, but the cutscene depends on which fate you use. But you hadn't chose a fate yet. I'm gonna lose a lot of time here.
I didn't know. This can't be happening.
Expected.
Fool!
So that cutscene right there, for example,
From my research,
that's
it is
fate
apparent
dependent.
the endeavors.
So we see Uyauth there on this road. But yeah, if you hadn't choose a fate, then the game doesn't know what to do. And you just see the flash, and then your character, I think it's frozen, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god, what is
Lord,
it?
this devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
What do you fear the most? One. Kill the head again. And kill it again. Yo, Onigaye, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Are you? Yeah. I mean, right now I don't have another game to speedrun. I can always technically speedrun other games, but the problem is that they pretty much don't have a community like this one. Which the community is still small, but at least it exists. Let me go. Fuck you.
So, you have come to return, my...
Kind of a sloppy Anthony so far. I'm still saving time, but I'm far away from the gold. At least that's a good zombie. I wonder if there is like a way to manipulate that, the zombie spawn position. So there is a ceiling effect on that room. And it's fixed it. You will always get it. Normally. But if you do an enchant right outside of the door and then cancel the enchant and open the door immediately, you won't get the effect. Right. Up. Right. Yes. Yo, Baggerman, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. Oh, I missed that. How did I miss that? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this time it can't crash. Now I understand the glitch. And I fixed it. So it won't happen again. We're going to sacrifice about 8 seconds though. But still fine. Like the trick, we're gonna lose 8 seconds, but the trick is still saving like a minute. So it's fine. What is not fine is my split right here. But yeah, no more crashes. Also, this time I adjusted my splits so they will actually be reliable. I mean, it's because of the new road. The other splits were just bullshit.
Dreams. Modern psychology of...
Like after chapter 6, all the split times are, not all of them, but a bunch of them are different. And I'd rather have like completely new splits. I kept the golds though. Okay, so I can save 16 seconds on Kareem, and I think a little bit more. Probably more than that. That's my goal, but I hadn't gold on Kareem, like the maximum optimization on Kareem yet. So I better save that time, so I'm not behind anymore. Hearing some explosions outside. Well, not actual explosions, but like firecrackers or something like that.
This isn't really happening.
Almost. Okay, prepare for the rats. There's gonna be many rats incoming. I keep doing the bat scroll and the pause. I just can't get used to that. It will never happen. On this pause you could run down. Fuck. I wasn't moving. That's still fine. Oh, did the chopper die?
Deep into that darkness.
What are you doing, dude? Nice. I don't have my round now. Oh, that went a little bit too far. Kind of worried here. Yeah. Probably even losing time on this screen. Wrong one. It doesn't matter too much, but I mean, actually, it doesn't matter. Just gotta kill it now. At least I saved some time.
Curry.
I always miss that door. On Kareem.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
You gotta be matching B there. There's plenty of chapters where you should be just matching at the beginning. And also in all the chapters, you can pretty much buffer some kind of input to start immediately doing what you're gonna do. Let's skip, maybe? Someday? No. Not today. So we're going to do 3 recoveries here. 1, 2, 3. And that was so early. You want to do that thing right on the cutscene. Right in the trigger of the cutscene. Time there. Got it. Oops. Oh, come on. I needed those 3, but then I made a... Actually, yeah, I need to do something about the magic there. Because I'm still not sure... Fuck, I didn't reload. I'm not really sure how consistent is the amount of magic I have there. I thought you could do it. Okay, still good. I always forget that in my PvE, I think I got fucked up by the lady. Almost sure. And that's why, as far as I got like a reasonable max, I'll be saving time. Not even a good one. Just one without like great mistakes. Gotta put the revolver here.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From
I've been having pretty good Lindsay's lately. You know, this is a funny chapter because at the beginning I think it's extremely hard because there's so much little details you got to think and like learn with the traps and all that. But after you're solid with it, it becomes pretty easy, actually. And there isn't that many, like, difficult tricks. It's just that you gotta get used to the traps. Like, the enchanting in the button is kind of difficult. But it's not that important if you don't get it. Like, it's definitely not as important as, like, hit all your traps and all your stamina cycles and the sanity cycles. That's way more important. Almost. Ideally, you want to do a Chatsurga recovery there. Okay, I can afford one more sanity damage. Before the trick. Hopefully I'll get the trick and I'll get all the sanity back. Oh, I was so close. No sound. It's a funny glitch. So we're gonna do a recovery here, otherwise we're kind of in trouble. So when you fail the enchant, this item is gonna be on the right side of the inventory, and when you get the enchant, it's gonna be down on the third slot. Oh, I didn't equip it. Just press A once. That was an awful song. I know. I'm sorry.
This isn't really happening.
I did that recovery early on purpose. Because... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm in trouble. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that was kind of close. Yeah, it should be alright. I'm being so close to 50%. Like, right there, that one was for safety, really. I don't think I actually needed that one. That last recovery. But whatever. That trap right there, those blades, I think it's the hardest trap on this entire chapter. Like, it took me so long to get used to the timing there. To get like the optimal timing so you're not losing time. That's good. So we do a recovery there. Another one here. And we keep doing them before entering the next room. You are not free.
You are not free to leave this plane.
Very important that you do one recovery there. Because the game sometimes is not very generous, and it can give you an effect there too. It's weird.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition,
Fuck. I actually punched the book. I usually fail that punch. And I just punched the air. But right there, I actually punched the book. I wonder if it is Paul animation. Like Paul exclusive.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon.
You know, it's pretty common. I feel like it's pretty common to get invisible pools on this chapter when you get the zombie pool. Like I've got those like at least 4 times, I think, which is definitely a lot for maybe frame perfect trick. Pool is gone. Need to remember to sneak. Come on. Get it. Yeah, don't worry, he's not gonna crash. Not again. come on. Oh, I did an attack there. Fuck you. I keep messing around the timing. I'm gonna save the vault. This is pretty bad. We're going back to old strats. No guitar yet, please. Maybe I can get a frame perfect trick to compensate for that Anthony. Never mind. I think I got that like once in a run, and that's it. You can avoid the vision of that zombie right there if it attacks you before seeing you. It's the same trick or the same principle with the Ouya zombie on Lindsay, the one that has the heart attack rune. So that's one of the reasons why I do Sanity recover so close to that zombie. It's because that way when it gets up, it's going to attack you immediately without doing any sanity damage. That was super risky. I should be doing that before. Exactly, ball. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Looking like Scarecrow song from Zelda. Yeah, of course I fucked it up. We're losing a lot of time on this chapter. We need those splits. Even if I don't PV, I need those splits, those new splits to run against.
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all
all
along.
along. Get out of my way. Okay, I think I can skip sneaking. Okay, no Mantork zombies, that's pretty good. If you kill all the blue zombies there, there's gonna be some Mantork zombies in that place. So this fucker right here always damage my shields if that horror is alive. I think it's because horror electricity is only active when they are near some enemy.
You are a clever man.
I really like that strat. It's just so safe and consistent. It's the best.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors.
Survey the side, dog. I think I forgot quickly. So I shouldn't be punching that last ladder, because I think that causes some extra running that makes Roberto tired early here. So the no magic message there, you do it with a recovery, it grants about a minute of no sanity effects. That's enough time to get to the ghost cinematic, which is where we're gonna get our next fixed effect. And that is gonna save us having pretty much any effect on this chapter. You know, I still feel like that is kind of crazy that we can manipulate that so much. Like, you know, this game used to be extremely RNG heavy. I mean, maybe not extremely, but there was a lot of RNG involving those effects. And now we can control all that. Can't control the enemy, so not yet. I hope I'll have enough magic here for a shield. I might not have it. So those fuckers do a lot of sanity damage. I mean, magic damage. Might be enough. Again, I'm worried about the second shield, the one incoming here. If I don't have enough magic for that, I can do a backup, like an Ouya pull, I guess. Okay, just enough. Time to get your magic back there because of the cutscene. magic. Now the guardian of the temple, Kareem, is waiting here for me. After years of ghost sex. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough magic for the pool. I should. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna need to do it here. I'm gonna play risky. Alright. Because I can have an effect there. But whatever. I play my cards. I want to avoid no magic messages because you actually lose a couple frames or time depending on how much you take to get rid of the message. And there's enough running on Roberto to actually do that. We need more flesh and bone.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind... Okay, please pay attention this time. So we can have a good theater. I've been messing around with Peter a lot. So rules one summon. Health pool. Now we do a sanity recovery here. I still have the flashbang. That's bad. But whatever. Oops.
I think that's the door that I can't open with the flashbang. Okay, so I have pull, I have shields, I have reveal, everything should be alright.
Here, Requiem Sanity.
Oops. I'm missing a lot of little things. But still better than normal. Okay, so that's 3 shields and some sanity, which is pretty good. Finally a clean Peter. So far, it can still be bad. That can always happen.
Enter my heart. Requiem Sanity.
knew it. I kinda knew that. Oh, fuck. I wonder if that's the road. Okay, do one attack. Do another one. I need to... Fuck you. I need to walk a little bit more there.
My machinations are timeless, Peter. Your life is not.
My speedruns are timeless, dude. You have no idea. So that thing will save me one cycle for sure. That's a backup we have for this part.
Enter my heart.
So yeah, not the best speeder, but it's still kind of cool that, you know, we can show that backup, because why not? And that's a very good dialogue there. That is so great that we can go to Edward immediately. Oh, by the way, the other day I noticed something. You know, I was all the instance where I tested Edward on Enga, like reading Edward's page on Alex Enga. On the final Alex Enga, when everything is activated. I finally realized why I was so confused with the inventory and why I felt like something was off. And it's because the inventory is actually empty. And that's not normal, you know, like we normally have the liquid courage there. So there was actually a reason to be weirded out by that, because the liquid courage is just not there on that weird Edward. I know why though. Like I don't think the game gets rid of it like after the worm cutscene. I think you keep that until the end of Edward. So it's kind of, it's like really weird. It doesn't even make sense, you know? But not like something will make sense, of course, if you had a sequence break. So that cutscene right there cancels the other cutscene of the vampire. Because this game loves to reset a lot of stuff when you watch cutscenes from the pause menu. And we're gonna do that on this first phase and on the second one, because on those two we have time between, like, when we kill or defeat the vampire and the vampire is running. There's some time there before the cutscene activates. Okay, I always forget this. Attack, down, shield. That's definitely one of my worst assignments. And yeah, then on the third phase, there we have problems because you get the vampire cutscene immediately after you kill it or defeat it. So there is really nothing we can do to avoid that. We gotta wait until then. So you see there's no gameplay in between defeating the vampire at this cutscene. You only get the key and that message. It's the only thing you have control.
Enter my cell.
Very good. Got all my manual cancels. And like 1 or 2 auto cancels. So now we go for our favorite part of the run. Edward's Endgame. You know, there's gonna be a day in the future, hopefully in the close future, but maybe it's gonna be in the far future, when we don't have to play this chapter again. There's already some theory behind Edward's skip. We know it's possible. I mean, we know if it is possible, you can beat the game. That's what we know. We just don't know how to do it yet. We have some ideas. I mean, actually, we don't have any. But I mean, we know more or less what we have to do, or where we have to go. You just need some wall clip technology. there's a lot of funny consequences if you happen to have a network skip. Things like you don't get any enemies on the mansion because those are triggered. I think those are only triggered when you use the pickaxe on the wall. If you get to the loading zone, you're gonna watch the cutscene of Alex using the pickaxe, but in the actual game, you hadn't used it. You're a short boy. What are you doing? Fix God. The run is pretty good. I'm not completely sure what's my pace because I'm doing new splits from like the middle of the run because of the new slightly road changes that makes all the splits or most of them like inaccurate, so I need to do them again. I just keep the golds because those are kind of accurate, but the split time is not, so that's why I don't have any until the end. But this is still, it should be PvP pace at this point for sure. Right, number 4. You still hadn't told me why you call me FFX God. I'm still curious. I believe in you, Records for Days. Yeah, hopefully. Like at this point, I only care about... I don't even care about getting like a sick run. I only want a decent one. I can PB even with some mistakes. Like that is a mistake right there. Whatever. But yeah, what I want the most is I want to beat the last PvP because it's bad. And I want new splits. It's very important. So we can actually have like reliable splits with the new road. Number 2. Number 2 is a scroll to the right for Regamore. Oh, you failed it. Wait, is it really to the right or is it to the left? Now I'm doubting. To your old scoot bits. Better on as a player, your AM grind bits. Oh, I see. You know Dark Kefka? Yeah, I of course I know Dark Kefka. Oh, so you're part of the club. That's really great. It's good to have some people of the old club. like the extremely hardcore FFX players. It's good to know. Yeah, you know, I was like, I think, was it in the summer, I think, this year, that I was grinding for Dark Magus Sisters, NSG, no Sanmaru. But I kind of got, I didn't give up, it's just that I kind of get bored of it a little bit. Like, I'm definitely gonna go back for that at some point. But yeah, I got some streams of those. 6. But yeah, like leveling up. I mean Dark Anima, what I'm saying. Yeah, not that Dark Magus Sisters. Dark Anima with Magus Sisters, there you go. But yeah, getting the optimal luck with Magus Sisters on NSG is oof. There's just so many hours. It's kind of a shame that the old FFX doesn't register more than 1,000 hours. It's the wrong spell. Because last year I reached those 999 hours, and then it gets stuck there. So I don't really know how much hours I have after that. There's a really good UK player, learn. I think the Omega 5. Oh, nice! That's great. Yeah, I actually hadn't done a lot of Omega with NSG. I would love to do some at some point. I have been just messing around with Dark Aeons. And mostly NSG with summons, let's say. I do have some no summons on the arena. Alright, so Trapper is pretty good there. My health is pretty low though. Hello, Guardian. Bye, Guardian. Hello again. Magic for you. Sorry for that. So last one, number 8, and we're done with Edward. Still one bullet, yeah, there you go. And that's actually the last bullet I need. Here's someone solos Dark Aeons with Requiem, but I can't find B. But like, NSG solo? Because you can solo them. with sphere grip. Like it doesn't sound that hard. Let's see, like if you have access to sphere grip. Like the only thing that you can't really do solo is bananas, I think. I mean, you can theoretically do it, but that's like doing Shinryu NSG. Sequel.
This isn't really happening.
Now I wonder if the sequel is gonna grant me immunity to other effects. Right here. I think I'm gonna play my chances on that.
I can't get the blood out.
Why not? When you push FFX to its limits, a lot of RNG start growing into a factor. Yes! That's solid true. But again, you were talking about like normal Riku solo Aeons? Or like with some restriction apart from that? Because yeah, I feel like you can definitely solo Riku if you go like overpower Riku. You can, I guess you can solo everyone. I'm guessing. On Dark Aeons. Like the hardest one would be Maga Sisters. Yeah, that's hard one. Or maybe even impossible. With solo Riku. Why I got that? Why you got that? Whatever. I hope that doesn't cause a crash in the end. I'll be so upset. When that happens. It's so stupid because you try to go too fast and then you go way slower because of that. Okay, I need green recovery, oil pool.
Wherever disaster and death lurk,
that was super bad.
There is like.
So, Michael. There's some new technology on Michael. Some crotch-related technology on Michael. That I'm definitely, if I use it, I mean, I'm gonna use it. If I get it, I'm gonna play safe on it. Just rubber. so I don't get a soft lock. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go for it. Just a safe one. Okay, safe. Wait until... there you go. So there's like a high probability of having a soft lock there. If you go too early, I mean, if you go super too early, you're not gonna have it. But because that means you got the trick, you know. But there's like a specific timing where you can get the soft lock, and it sucks. There's actually a way out of it, but I'm not a fan of that because it messed my assignments. Come on, fucker. Damn. Okay, 41-4. That could have been an instant kill. That was actually exactly what you need for an instant double arm attack. But I think it didn't land on the correct spot. That's sad. So 20 seconds already. We're gonna have 30, and when you have 30, then a lot of time is gonna pass because the horror on the right won't attack anymore. This can extend a lot. Alright, that was decent. I mean, decent for one that was over 30. Definitely not decent in general. Now I can do a shield here. Fuck, that's not a shield. Never mind. I might need to walk a little bit. Yes, Elios. You can use any enchant there, as long as he's a 7 enchant. Color doesn't matter. So you should go Chaturga, which is the fastest. I can have my pool. Can I have it? Not yet.
Tear reconciled.
Yeah, we need that pool. Otherwise, Michael goes low health. And that's the end. I mean, it's not the end, but you're gonna lose like 40 seconds. Because you're gonna be running slow.
What's going on here?
Alright, pretty bad, Michael. But anyways. You know, this is kind of cool. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool because we don't absolutely know how good is this run. You see, there is some... It's like a thriller.
Tear reconciled.
Suspense. What it's going to happen in the time. Package. I got Mantra, right? Yeah, I got it. There's gonna be another pool here as soon as this one is over. There.
Tear reconciled.
Then a shield on the bridge or after the bridge, doesn't matter too much. And then you put this spell and open the package. Gotta get this place back to normal. Need some ancient energy supply. And then start with number 8. Kid. one steer, one to the right. Then here, first torch on the second torch to do at least you can do it technically anywhere on the room, but you want to do it there, so you optimize stamina. There's a lot of room for mistakes there, though. It's not really that important, because you're still gonna save a lot of stamina on the shield later. Number 2 for power attack. 2 times left or 2 times right, doesn't matter. Because there's 4 runes. And remember, you don't have to wait until the scroll is over. You can choose our attack as soon as you go past the first rune. Reveal here, and we're gonna use the same reveal for the next number, which is number 6. There's some invisible trappers. That we're gonna be able to see, and that also skips a cutscene of the trappers getting invisible. Revolver and 2 attacks. I always forget. There you go. I don't trust that one. I should have killed that one, by the way. But yeah, it looked like it was enough space, but I'm not gambling on that. Sometimes the hitbox is kind of weird, and if you touch the trapper, even if you're sneaking, the trapper is going to explode. Something that I feel it helps here. You know, there was I think I got caught by that trapper like 2 times, and I think it's because I'm trying to aim before walking. I don't really know if there is an actual difference, but I feel like if I like walk a little bit or run a little bit and then aim for the trapper, I have an easier time hitting the trapper. Here, always do the attack around here, because that way you save stamina. Basically recover most of the stamina you just use on that long run. so much running on Enga. And so much stamina optimization. And you know, it's funny because
we are trying to encourage people not to run a lot.
makes me wonder. Okay, so here on number 1, I need to change my assignments and put the Gladius, or not the Gladius, but gold piece. So that. And then we go 5. Yeah, you can wait until 5, but it's better to do it like as soon as you don't need the revolver anymore. So you can use the fist on the teleporters and the door. Okay, so this is number 3. You activate the bargain, and then here in the middle, you want to do a pull. Because we need a lot of magic here. We have to summon all the creatures. And you know, summon creature is like the most expensive spell, with the exception of, like, the only spell that is more expensive than that is, let's see, where's the most expensive one? Mantor Pool is the most expensive one, I think. Are you okay, Pandora? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Why? It's a pretty good run so far. This pool is gonna last a little bit more. Need to get another one as soon as this one is over, like here. There we go. Now number 9, after the teleporter, We go vine, green vine on left. I mean on right. Recovery, Chaturga recovery up, and on Y we go enchant item. No sonic damage. That's great. But I'm tired. Oh yeah, because I was running all that time. That's stupid. Yeah, you shouldn't run there. You gotta do the magic dance, but you should do it walking, not running. That was dumb. Okay, full health. It's pretty good. I wanted another recovery, especially after that little glitch right there. This is absolutely nuts, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to Chandless, you know. Not yet. I'll start going in Chandless when I get more optimized new road. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. This shouldn't give me a crash because I use the penny. Everything should be okay. Alright? This should just work just fine. No crutch! Let's go! Toya! Freaking fucking Toya! Should be fine. For another fast artifact after this. Okay, that's fine. Can do it, Max. Okay. Whatever. Worth it. That's fucking worth it, dude. That's totally worth it. Oh, what was that movement, dude? It was chasing me. I'm a little bit too close, I think. Fuck you! That's Soup 204! Finally, dude!
Ah, that's the ticket.
Yes! That's a PD. And there's something very cool here. The sum of this now is legit under 2 hours.
It is finally over.
So
my
now
dear.
it's legit to like
plans are finished.
hypothetically get to
For
2
now,
hours.
at least.
Humanly possible, you
You
know?
have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been
Almost
proud of
impossible,
you,
but not impossible,
just as I am.
basically.
I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
Ah, great.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside. Something happened then. I realized that I was not the only one, that there were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight, all to serve the needs of the great ancient, and to have my world spared from eternal darkness.
Sipped inside. Yo, sir, how you doing?
So it comes to pass. Of the three ancients,
And so it comes to pass. Oh,
Mighty Chaturga has
let's
obliterated
go.
the insanity of Xenotarth. The madness of Xenotarth has overcome the power of Uliath.
yeah, I'm leaving this
The
cutscene.
boundless
I always leave
Uliath
this cutscene
has
when I got a PD.
decimated the power of Chaturga. All at once, separate and simultaneous. For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying. Mantarok, keeper, overseer, warden of ancients, chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy its enemies. Knowing the nature of the ancients, it used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in their mutual annihilation. Now it will languish forever, festering in its tomb, plotting.
Alright. So. Yeah, save and continue. So let's see. 341. Let me take a look at the splits and the golds. Alright, so early game was sloppy. I lose, like, Pious wasn't the best one. It's like reasonable Pious. Elia was very sloppy. I lose like 8 seconds there, or like 4 to 8 seconds. Anthony was awful. I actually failed. I got the slow earn skip, you know, the one with the where we use the cutscene to move the zombie. So that's about 8 seconds. But then I missed the reposition of the cutscene. So I don't know if I did something wrong, or maybe I just let's say Maybe I did the save before finishing the last attack, something like that. I don't know. But the thing is, after the load, I wasn't on the correct position, so I actually fought the horror. So that is 40 seconds on Anthony, compared to the gold split, which got everything good. So you see, with just a good Anthony, I can soup 203. It's really just that. Then Kareem was kind of sloppy too. I missed some stuff. The end was reasonable, but I got some mistakes here and there. Max was fine, actually. Just 2 seconds from the gold, which is kind of amazing. I mean, considering it wasn't that good max, I failed every trick actually, like every hard trick, but I just play clean. So max is actually a split where I can do a better gold. Paul could have been better. Actually, on Paul, I hadn't done. Wait a minute. No, that's not Paul. That's Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay was fine. I didn't got the tricks, but it's fine still. Like, it was just 5 seconds, about 5 seconds lower than the gold, and the gold got, I think, every single trick except for like maybe a barrier. So that means that the hard tricks saves about 5 seconds, maybe up to 6 seconds. It's not all that much considering how hard some of them are. Then Paul, I can make a big goal in Paul because I hadn't got an Anthony skip yet, or Anthony whatever, Anthony wreck mode. Unfair mode. Roberto was fine. Peter was bullshit. Yeah. I lose an entire minute on Peter. Remember I used the backup? That's pretty bad. And then Edward was fine. I'm seeing Michael is 1 minute away from the sum of vest. I mean from the gold. But that was probably the horror, and I guess I got some mistake there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I got a slow mansion and a sequel effect there, yeah. Then Alex was a gold, and Pius was decent, just reasonable Pius. So yeah, early game. I'm gonna fight against early game on this run. I mean the next one. But the big time saves are going to be Anthony, Paul, and Peter. Of those three, I just playing those three like good, not even great, just good. I get a free sub 203.